Here's a shocking fact. The average American car loan now stretches nearly 6 years. And if you think that's just normal, well, it's time to rethink what normal really means. What if I told you this habit is quietly stealing your financial freedom and you're letting it happen?
You don't need to look far to see how car payments are shaping the way we live. Every time you scroll through social media, you'll see influencers and everyday people alike flaunting their latest rides, often in debt up to their ears. But here's the truth. Car loans are more than just an inconvenience. They're a massive wealth killer hiding in plain sight. Today, we're going to unpack why those monthly payments might seem manageable now, but will cost you a lot more than you realize. When you think about buying a car, what do you focus on? Most people immediately go for the monthly payment, right? $400? $500? Sounds doable. But that's where the trap begins. Let's say you're buying a $30,000 car with a 72-month loan. The sticker price doesn't reflect the real cost of ownership. You're adding interest, extended warranties, and maybe some flashy features that sound nice but don't add value. That $400 a month suddenly becomes $600 or more. And here's the kicker. You're still paying for it for 6 years. When you think about buying a car, what do you focus on? Most people immediately go for the monthly payment, right? $400? $500? Sounds doable. But that's where the trap begins. Let's say you're buying a $30,000 car with a 72-month loan. The sticker price doesn't reflect the real cost of ownership. You're adding interest, extended warranties, and maybe some flashy features that sound nice but don't add value. That $400 per month suddenly becomes $600 or more. And here's the kicker. You're still paying for it for 6 years. Think about it. A $30,000 car might cost you $60,000 or more by the time the loan's paid off. You've got insurance, maintenance, gas, and of course, that interest creeping up every month. Imagine you're driving a new car that costs you $400 a month. Over 6 years, you'll pay around $28,800 in payments alone. But what about the cost of insurance? Let's say that's $1,200 a year. That's another $7,200 over 6 years. Add in regular maintenance, and you're looking at nearly $40,000 for something that's losing value every day. It's like putting money in a black hole and watching it vanish. But you don't just lose money, the opportunity cost is even worse. If you took that $400 a month and invested it in an index fund, you'd have about $25,000 in 6 years, assuming an 8% return. Now that's not just a car anymore. It's an asset that grows. Instead of a new car, how about a reliable used car that costs half as much? By freeing up that extra cash, you can pour it into emergency savings, travel, or better yet, your retirement fund. Here's where it gets real. Car payments are like handcuffs on your financial freedom. When your budget is locked down by a $500 a month car payment, you lose options. Want to change jobs? Maybe you've been eyeing a position that's more fulfilling but offers a smaller paycheck. With a car payment looming, suddenly that decision feels impossible. What if you're forced to take a temporary pay cut? With car payments, you may have to keep working in a job that's eating away at your soul just to keep up with that fixed expense. What if life happens? An unexpected medical bill, a home repair, or your kid's education? Car payments don't care. They're going to keep coming no matter what. Instead of sacrificing everything else to make sure the car loan is paid off, think about freeing up your finances for those opportunities that actually build wealth. Wouldn't it be nice to live a life where your spending doesn't control your options? That's what financial freedom looks like. Everything else fits around your priorities, not a car payment. We've all been there. That temptation to buy a new car for the status. You work hard, so why not treat yourself, right? But here's the thing. This impulse is a financial trap that you're probably buying into without even realizing it. Think about the last time you bought a car. Was it because you genuinely needed it, or because it seemed like the cool thing to do? Cars today are marketed as symbols of success. Heck, some people see them as an extension of their identity.
But this is just marketing psychology. The cool factor quickly fades, but the financial burden lasts.
Is the car really you, or is it just a symbol of what you think you should be? If the car's not serving your financial goals, you've got to ask yourself, is it worth it? So what's the solution here? It's time to shift from the short-term, payment-focused mindset to a long-term, wealth-building strategy. You don't need a $1,000 car payment to get where you're going. In fact, the average person could save significantly just by purchasing a more modest car. The trick is to stop viewing your car as a monthly payment, but as a tool that should fit into your broader financial strategy. Imagine using the savings from a more modest car for investment opportunities, an emergency fund, or property that appreciates over time. The goal isn't to get rid of the car, it's to put it in its proper place, a supporting player in your wealth-building plan, not the centerpiece. Let's break it down. 1. Car payments may seem manageable, but they're quietly stealing your financial freedom. 2. The real cost of ownership extends far beyond that monthly payment, and you're losing wealth in ways you can't see. 3. Car payments restrict your financial flexibility and keep you stuck in a cycle of debt. 4. Emotional impulses and social pressures often lead us to make poor financial choices when it comes to buying cars. 5. The way forward is to refocus on long-term financial health, making car payments work for you, not the other way around. Want more tips on how to break free from financial traps like this? Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with anyone who needs to hear this. And of course, hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more financial insights.